everybody, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. I wanted to come on and bring you guys my second project share for Bead Park. But before I do that, I want to remind you guys that everything that Bead Park provided for me to use this month in my creating will be linked in my description box below. The homepage will be linked for Bead Park. All of the products that they sent to me will be linked here, as well as my email address and my Instagram. So if you guys need to reach out to me, don't forget that all of my information is in my description box. So today I'm going to be showing you a couple projects that I'm using the beads that they sent me, these glass beads, these beads that they sent me, these head pins that they sent me, as well as these bead caps that they sent me. So let me get started. These beads, y'all, are the crackle glass beads. And I just want to show you real quick that I was able to put together this cute little pair of Halloween earrings. And I wanted to call your attention to the fact that even though I use these longer beads on the top and the bottom, that the crackle from the bead, does not detract from the earring itself. So I think if you wanted to do something like this for Halloween, I think it works. I think you could do it for Easter, Christmas, even if you wanted to do something in neutral colors. It's not so overbearing that you couldn't put together a nice set for pretty much any time of the year. So I put together this little Halloween pair just to have, because it works well with my length of hair and they're not too heavy. So that worked really well for me. So I wanted to show you guys that. Now, these beads are a little bit larger, and if you guys remember, they came in all these different colors, and they had the 5mm hole in the middle. So we had the red, we had the pink. You see that hole in the middle there? Am I not holding that? Anyway, and just big variety of colors. Well, the first thing that I did with that is when I saw that, I was like, this would be such a good thing to do because people are home with their kids. They have projects that they need to do. They've got all their families coming. They've got families at home. So I put together a cute little, pretty simple ornament that could be done. You know, kids could do it together. You could do it with your kids. I would think that a little bit of supervision might be needed if you were going to be using some glue, or maybe even just tying the string for smaller children. But the holes, as you can see right there, are large enough. I did back this up on some felt just to give it a little bit of backing, but you could use some paper. And then I just put a little star right there. I didn't want to overcomplicate it because I do think for smaller children, and they could even use the different colors of the beads on their tree. I just kept it all simple so that I could show you. The squares of these beads make this a nice product to use, especially with having smaller kids at home and a lot of kids at home. So I made a Christmas tree ornament, and you could mass produce these with the amount of beads that they provide. So that's my first project share. The second thing that I wanted to show you that I was able to do with these beads, because I know a lot of you are having to do a lot of homeschooling and have your kids at home, and they're having to do a lot of self-teaching. I put together a little abacus, and thank you to Mike for the idea. This is a cat food box, spray painted, and we went to Hobby Lobby, got some sticks, and he helped me get them evenly spaced and drilled on the sides. And y'all, it's so simple. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. And it's so easy to, if you remember I know they're teaching math so differently nowadays than they did back when I was in school, and even when my mom was in school. But the simple concept is you count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then once you've counted to that 10, you bring one over, that's 10. And then you do it again, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to 20. And then when you get to 20, you bring it over, then you've got 20. So it's just a simple counting way. There's even ways you can multiply and divide on an abacus. these have been around for so long. But I thought with the size of these beads and the variety of colors, and with the use of this type of stick, you could even have an individual abacus, you know, they could make their own individual ones. But what I did here was just one where they could have, you know, something simple from the ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So, you know, you could have 1,000, 121, you know, something really simple. So that was my thought on that, but I do have to credit the idea to Mike. I was thinking, I don't know that I could necessarily do jewelry with these. I think it might be too bulky for what we want to do, but it's not to say these can't be added for a chunky charm or a purse charm, because I do have to say they are light enough that they could be. But I did really like the fact that the holes were big enough to where they could also be added to a pipe cleaner and used for children as well. So this is a really great idea, and I was really pleased that Mike actually suggested it, because this was easy enough to make, and I thought it might be something neat to kind of show you guys on this channel, because I know a lot of you have kids at home that you're homeschooling, grandchildren are there, and with this stay at home that we have going on, this might be a neat thing just to have all the time. So that's my second project. You can do ornaments all year long, have Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter, and you can always do math all year long. So I wanted to show you guys that was a really neat idea for the beads, especially of this size. Now I want to move into something a little bit more intricate and smaller, for smaller spaces and for smaller crafters, mini crafters. These bead caps and these head pins were what I kind of had in mind for this next project. Now, I am trying to make dollhouse size perfume bottles. So here is what I came up with. I'm gonna hold the top and show you the base. I thought those bead caps work perfectly for them. And they do. Aren't those beautiful? And if you look at the top, if we can get a good focus, the head pins are the top of the bottle. The bead caps are the base. And of course, my little cabinet is still a work in progress. But I think they turned out beautifully. And when I did a dry run, this all fell over, so I am pleased. See if I can show you the sides. So, dollhouse size perfume bottles are my project share for the bead caps and the head pins. Love them. Can't wait to play and make more. So, those are my project shares highlighting the beads, the round crackle beads, the bead caps, and the head pins. And I want to take this time to say thank you to Bead Park for collaborating with me this month. I've had a very good time. I've enjoyed your products, and I look forward to collaborating again. You guys don't forget, all the products that they provided for me will be linked in the description box here below, and I'll look forward to seeing you back again very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and find a smile in every day, and I will see you very soon. Oh, one more time. Dollhouse size perfume bottles. I'm just tickled. Okay guys, take care. I'll see you soon.